Anything new?
Yes.
Okay.
So the stuff that's come out of the show that's created a lot of interest is primarily the MR920P, XR920P and MR920P. So all we did here was we took the compensator attachment method from the CRP, which you may have seen before, very short, and we made it even smaller to fit in a 17 holster.
Okay.
So it only adds like 120 bucks or something at the counter, 110 bucks at the counter to the customer, which is very reasonable. And it fits in a 17 holster. And honest to God, man, I think this gun, even though this compensator is very small, it's a steel compensator, and the port design is pretty slick. I think it's going to overtake this one.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah, I think it is. A lot of people shooting it thought it was even softer than that. So that's probably the biggest release at the show. We also, of course, have some suppressors come out. I don't know if you guys do that, but
we're big suppressor sales.
Okay, good. So we've launched
some cans.
We've launched a suppressor, which I can show you that actually right here.
Awesome.
All right, so some interesting design choices that went into this. We really have seen issues where customers, understandably, they go spend money on a tax stamp and they want to have a suppressor that they can shoot on their 300 blackout and they can shoot, 9mm through, whatever, and those cans end up getting pretty big and pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And so when there's issues with a tilt locking barrel gun with a suppressor, it's usually the weight of the suppressor.
Correct.
Okay. So the weight, you know the deal. It levers the bore down, and then you end up with pressure on the slide, and it slows the slide down. Slide doesn't.
Yeah. So you force run a booster.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So what we decided to do was, hey, look, let's make a dedicated 9mm can that is lightweight and as badass as it can be for our gun and for any other 9mm gun out there. So it's like, without the booster on there, it's like 7 ounces in its long format. Okay, it's like 10, I think, as you see it here. And we also thought, well, some guys want that gun to be like Scary Movie quiet, and some guys don't want it to be too long and weird, so we made it modular.
Sweet.
So the front baffle section comes off, and then what also is kind of slick is you use the rails of your slide as a wrench.
Oh, sick.
So you can just grab your slide, any slide, in most guns, 9mm or whatever.
So you just pop it off and...
Yeah, so here, look that back. So you can use your slide like that.
Oh
basically
my
as a
goodness.
wrench. Pretty obvious, right? Yeah, pretty obvious.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
That's cool.
So now it is a dedicated 9 can.
All right.
Could you shoot 300 blackout through it? Oh, maybe, but I wouldn't do it, and we're not warranting it that
Allegedly.
way.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we're not.
It's only subs, right?
Yeah.
I guess they say subs.
Subs. We're not warranting it for subs anything. We're calling it dedicated can. Titanium blast baffle.
Yep. Okay.
And then it's 70-75 construction after that.
Okay.
Kind of old school, I get it, but that's how you make it light.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what we decided to do. $6.99 is MAP. So it's at the counter for a modular suppressor with titanium blast baffle that works.
Comes with the booster, $6.99.
Yeah, load it out.
When's our release on that going to be?
Now, it's out. We've got thousands of them in stock.
For our main channel sponsor, we have SDI.
Sonoran Desert Institute.
Facts.
No printer.
If you ever thought about making a living in the firearms industry, if you like learning about firearms, ballistic research, and working on firearms in general, then I would reach out to Sonoran Desert Institute. To learn more, you can click that first link in the description, or you can click this phone number right here. Before we get back to all these cool booths here at SHOT Show, we got to thank our video sponsor today, which is
USCCA.
United States Concealed Carry Association. They're doing a gun giveaway right now, which you can enter for free, but it ends really soon, okay? So if you're interested in doing that, you can click that first link in the description to reveal which brand new gun you can win.
ATF's here, run.
ATF's here, go.
Thing to mention is that the foundation models now have bronze barrels. Foundations are interesting, right? It's a model that is makes a lot of sense at $679 at the counter, but they have always kind of been a little slow. And so we've decided to add bronze barrels to see if that generates some additional interest. It might.
I know just from personally selling them, people do like the bronze.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
They're attracted to it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a majority of our sales. We also are doing a CR foundation now, and it's at the counter MAP at $5.99. So that's our most aggressive price point for a shadow gun. The bronze foundation CR is sitting over there if you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks great and shoots great. So that's a big opportunity as well for dealers, I think.
And I like the comps that they're reduced in size.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, it's super slick, and I don't think these have been shot much, so they don't come off super easy.
Yeah.
But that one I know has. I'd like to show you the QD method if you're interested.
Oh yeah, of course.
He's doing it right now, actually. Oh, can we pull that? Can you pull that comp off real quick?
So it's super easy. You just twist it, and it pops right off.
Wow. There's a tri-lug barrel under there.
Yep.
Super short attachment method. What's crazy is when the comp is installed, the comp on the barrel is the same length as just the threads on a threaded
Try to close that.
Just click it closed, give it a good push, and it'll click closed.
And you're done.
Okay.
Done.
So y'all use like an O-ring method or something like
No, no,
that?
it's
Or
just,
no?
it just locks in
That's
with
the-
that
keeps it
detail,
in there.
and then
Sweet.
that keeps it in place.
I love that.
No
Man.
lock
That's
right
good
there.
design. Good
Yeah,
design.
so
Simple.
Back
we,
and you're done.
we shot a bazillion rounds through it at range
a lot.
day, and I mean, I don't think we had a single problem with these guns. Even with, yeah, they just ran.
Well,
yeah.
just the Shadow Systems in general. My MR920 has 5,000
Ah,
rounds
I love
through
it.
Yep.
5,000. I sent a guy to Florida to shoot a
Yeah.
red dot course with it. He shot 2,000 rounds one weekend. He's like, dude, I love this gun.
I love
Yep.
that.
He had one issue and it was with the ammo.
Oh, okay.
One issue.
Bought it in
Yeah.
2021. It's my favorite gun.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. He's